Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
We're at the West Michigan Golf Show in Grand Rapids, and with us is Bernie Friedrich, who represents Boyne, and I keep thinking you've got a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, we have 10 golf courses in Michigan now, and we have 2 in Maine at Sugarloaf and Sunday River, and 1 at Big Sky. So 13 golf courses. Yeah.
But you're paying a lot of attention to, what is it, the Magnificent 10?
Yes, that's our new slogan that we came up with. We have a new advertising group, and they've helped us do that. They came up with it because when they saw the place, they're from Florida, and when they saw it, they were blown away and came up with that slogan. So that's what we're going with this year.
The Magnificent 10, and I bet none of them are flat.
You know, the strangest thing is they aren't flat, and our flattest golf course is probably the one in Big Sky, Montana, with the biggest mountains. Yeah, but our golf courses have so much variety. And that's what I think is one of the favorites for people is they come up for 2 or 3 days, and you can't play all of them, of course, in that time period. But you can pick and choose, and we pride ourselves that none of them are bad, so it doesn't matter which ones you play, they're all good, and it doesn't matter which ones you play because you'll have a good time.
But they're different. So let's pick one and talk about it so somebody might want to come and check it out.
Okay. Which one you want to talk about? The Hills? You want to talk about the Hills?
Sure.
Okay. That is Arthur Hills Golf Course, and it was named after Arthur Hills, and it's also the hilliest golf course. It is different, so much different than the other golf courses because it's so wide, and it doesn't appear to be, but when you play it, it's wider than any of our golf courses that we have. It has 4 rows of sprinklers down there, when other golf courses have 1 or 2 lines of sprinklers, and it's our members' favorite, and there's some great views, as you know, on the golf course. The 13th hole overlooks the whole valley, and you stand up there and you don't see anything. There's no man-made obstructions, no telephone posts, no roads, no houses, nothing. It's a spectacular view.
So in addition to the view, it's forgiving for those of us who like to slice and...
Exactly. And I think that's why it's our members' favorite for that exact reason. But it is more forgiving and really, truly beautiful.
And of course, when people come up, they're going to stay for more than 1 day. And what are some of the lodging options?
Oh boy, we have from hotel rooms to condos to houses in both locations at Boyne Mountain and at Boyne Highlands, and then we also have the Inn at Bay Harbor, of course, where you're staying right on that on Lake Michigan. So it's whole different options. It's terrific.
Well, it sure is, and it's going to be fun to try to figure out which of the Magnificent 10 to play first.
Well, and remember that last year it was the Heather was the National Golf Course of the Year, so there's a lot to choose from.
One of the things we wanted to ask you about was the Tournament of Champions. Tell us about a little bit of the history of that.
Well, that started a long time ago when Ken Devine was around and as the PGA executive director, and it was just an idea that to get everybody, which means from high school champions to ladies champions to men's champions to seniors in each one of those categories, and to all play on the same golf course at the same time and compete. And we move the different tees around and things like that, and we have some great players. I think we're year 28 or something like that, and we have a pro-am before that people can come up and play with some of those pros, and it's very, very popular, and it's held at Boyne Mountain. We played on both golf courses, so it's really a great event.
I'm trying to remember the name of the third person in the final round. One year was the women's champion, Andy Matthews and Henry Doe.
Yeah, that's correct, right. So we had a junior, a ladies champion, and a really, really good men's player too. Yeah, and they were in the final group. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Now that was an especially fun one, and it's just a fun tournament altogether.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, and I hope it keeps going for a long time.
So there's another thing we want to ask you about, and that is the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame. Tell us what it's like.
Well, that was a complete surprise to me, and it's one of the greatest honor that I could have in golf. That the Hall of Fame is usually for really good players and have had a distinguished career, and I made it without having one of those. So I'm really honored, and it was a great pride in being able to be in that Hall of Fame.
A lot of those good players have you to thank for helping them play some good golf.
Well, hopefully that's the case, but it was exciting.
Well, it sure was fun to see you get in there. Thanks, Bernie.
Thank you very much.